stream, so tonight might be a little bit rocky. Hopefully you are all able to see this both on YouTube and on Twitch. I'm trying to multi-stream, and this is my first time doing it, and with that comes some growing pains. So let's see here. Not sure 100% if it's actually working, but hey, whatever. It says I'm offline. This is definitely going to take some getting used to. So I guess now I need to make sure I'm actually streaming to YouTube. All right. Hey, what's up, Cyrus? What's going on, buddy? Turn my other sound off. Yeah. How's that gorgeous weather and out west where you are? Loud and clear, awesome. Yeah, I tried multi-streaming, but it doesn't look like it's gonna work. Um, I have my Twitch channel up here, and it's not showing anything that I'm broadcasting to it. So, oh well, I'll get it figured out eventually. Just not right now. I'm actually doing pretty good. Life is going pretty good. We went to Disney World last week. Yeah, hasn't been a week yet. It's been raining for the past week. Rain in Colorado? What's that business about? Oh, crap. All right. So, that actually reminds me, Cyrus, you said something the other day about um, when I was grilling, and I don't think that I have told you. This is Half-Life 2, one of my favorite games of all time. All right, where do I need to go here? Oh, right. So anyway, you, I don't know if I told you or not, but I don't live in out or I don't live in the same state that you do anymore. Um, my wife and I had to move back to Georgia. Because in August of 2020, or excuse me, October 2023, my daughter passed away. So we couldn't live in Colorado anymore. Yeah, and we couldn't stay there because my wife's job was taking care of Lily, my daughter, and because she passed away, she lost her job, and we couldn't afford to live in Colorado. Come on. Let me go. Thank you. Um, Thankfully, she's not in pain anymore, which was one of the major, um, we that was one of the major things that we were after was making her life as comfortable as possible, and unfortunately, um, her life just she was she was living, but she wasn't thriving, I guess is the best way to put it. So yeah. Anyway, um, we have every reason to believe that she is quote unquote living her best life now. Dang it. I need some ammo. There's more of them coming. While I have a reprieve, go ahead and reload. There we go. Come on, boys. Come on over. What the? You mother. So anyway, on to happier topics. Yeah, I don't. If you have never, um, so my channel name, just add, at, hang on, give me just a second. I think I might still have your number. Let me pause that so I don't get killed. All right. What's going on, my mode? I am doing great. I'm playing one of the greatest games ever made tonight, so can't be too bad. All right, where am I going? Around here? Maybe? Nope. Definitely not that way. Oh, I need to get up on top of this building. 2 for 1 special. All right. All right. Oh, there we go. Not up. It's been a while since I've done all this, so I'm having to remember what in the heck I'm doing. All right. Let's see here. Furniture sucks anyway. Um, let's see here. Cyrus, I'm trying to think of a way to securely, get your phone number to me. You can, um, all right, give me just a second. There we go. All right. Great. Wait a minute. There we go. Maybe not. Bye-bye. Oh man, where'd my blade go? There. Oh wait, I know I'm supposed to be doing that. It just occurred to me. Oops. Okay. Somebody's probably getting a random text like, what in the world is going on here? All right, where is that guy? Go away. Well, maybe not. Well, that didn't work out. All right, let's see if I can get that to work. Create. I guess I'll give you some grace on that one. There you go. You should have just got one from me. You have shotgun shells. This game is pretty darn heavy on the puzzles, so having to work this stuff out. You got it. Okay, good. You know, I think that you're the only person from the old job that I actually talk to anymore. I still remember and kind of laugh to myself whenever I think about they ask me, "Oh, do you want to come back?" I'm like, "No." And they're like, "Well, we can't give you a position, or we can't give you a you know, whatever position." I'm like, "Look, dude, you can keep the stupid title. Give it to somebody else. It'll do them more good. I just want the money." Can I get 5 at a time? Oh man, apparently not. So now I can't say what company it is, but I work. My son is freaking out. I do not seem to be able to figure this out. He's not particularly tired, and he's letting everybody know about it. Ah, there it is. Now I remember. Shoot. Oh, this is gonna hurt. Anyway, so yeah, I can't say like what company I work for, but I work in aviation now. I went back to aviation, and it's pretty nice. I got a good job, good pay, and I don't have to work too hard. It's the one I worked for whenever my daughter was born. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to stay there because of reasons. There we go. Industrial mechanic, nice. I did something to that sort for a little while before I started in aviation, and um, I was going around doing a lot of preventive maintenance on the equipment of the place that I work at now. You get off me. Well, thank you. If I could have your, I guess you could say like attention to, I mean, you do have attention to detail, but I'm trying to think of the word that that I'm looking for. Basically, your cleanliness on the job. If I could get that, I'd be just dangerous, man. I'm getting better about it because now the aircraft that I'm working on, I'm my the crew that I work on, we're one of the last people to touch it before it goes to the person who purchased the aircraft. I'm going back the way I came in now. Oops. Yeah. It was definitely like a symbiotic relationship. I actually told somebody the other day, I said, I worked with a guy in Colorado, and I said, if he was able to come here because of FAA drug testing regulations, um, then I was like, I would say hire that dude on the spot because you won't get somebody better doing this. And he's got small hands because that's something we have to deal with a lot because the aircraft is nearly finished. The first time that we see it. Hi, sweetheart. Yeah, we have a guy that works on our crew. His name is Zeus, and he is he's a little fella. And because of his lack of size, which is great, he's able to fit his little tiny hands in all those places that I can't that I can't get to. So I'm always calling him like, "Hey, dude, I need you to come, you know." Okay, your hands are smaller than mine.
Greetings, brother.
Which is pretty much everybody I know, but still.
You are to be commended for avoiding my traps. The work of a man who once had too much time on his hands and now finds time for nothing but the work of salvation. I suspect you have little wish to remain in Ravenholm, so I will show you to the mines. As for me, a shepherd must tend to his flock, especially when they have grown unruly. Follow me, brother, and tread lightly.
Let's see if this is shown up yet. Nope, still says I'm offline. Okay, whatever.
For this is hallowed ground.
The crazy thing is whenever I applied for the job that I have now, I was um I just left my previous employer, and I was looking for, work, and I didn't even expect to get the job that I have now because it's the one that I wanted years ago whenever I was applying to the company. And I went from being the first person to, or one of the first people to touch the aircraft to being one of the last people. And so it's definitely a different world from what I was doing, because I was basically building it. I heard rivet guns all day, which honestly sometimes I still hear in my sleep.
Aim for the head. Rest, my
By the way, so anyway, I went from hearing rivet guns in my sleep all the time to now, you know, I'm unless there's something specific, I never have to wear earplugs, which is nice. There's like, a lot of machines and stuff being used, then I'll throw some earplugs in, just for safety. A lot of people are like, it doesn't matter. I'm like, yeah, well, you hear that droning noise all the time, then eventually it's going to damage your hearing. Where's my salt blade? There we are. Oops.
I cannot fight them all alone!
Find more people that like retro games and PC content. Honestly, if I knew that, I definitely would have done or been doing that already.
Hurry while I hold the gate! Go quickly! Farewell, brother! I fear I deliver you to a darker place. May the light of lights illuminate your path.
And I'm not, super torn up about, the viewer count and everything like that. Cause I mean, I get pretty good viewership on shorts. That's actually where I get most of my views from. Hmm, that's unfortunate. Crap. Well, that wasn't good. So it's funny that you say that. When my wife and I were in Disney World this past week, we were walking through Animal Kingdom and I saw this young lady. She wasn't like, mentally, disabled or anything like that, but she was in a wheelchair. And I saw that she had a Super Mario Brothers cup on the back of her chair. And just being nice or goofy, whatever. I was like, hey, I like your cup. And her family described her as the Nintendo Encyclopedia. Okay, that's cool. And jokingly, I said, um, well, I'm the Nintendo Dictionary. It's nice to meet you. Well, me and my wife struck up a conversation, and turns out that number one, it was her birthday. Number two, she broke her leg. Um, and she wanted to work for Nintendo in Japan, which is a pretty darn tall order. I'm probably about to die again. So right there, I mean, just from me, just like, hey, I like your cup, to, oh, yeah, I run a YouTube channel that's all about, old video games and stuff. And I got 2 subscribers off of that conversation. And there's a lot of stuff like that. I mean, honestly, sometimes I get more subscribers and everything off of conversations like that than I do off of people finding my channel and watching my content. So, I mean, it's kind of cool. Mm. Oops.
Major fracture blood toxin levels detect emergency. User death imminent. Medical attention.
Wait a minute. There's oh, here. Something with me? Oh, well, I'm all about multiplayer. Just normally I don't have. I'll get kid with no friends, but I normally don't have anything to play with anybody. So this part's really cool. It looks like I grabbed a rope in the water, but there's actually a monster that's up on the ceiling that's pulling me up. And as soon as he gets me up there, I'm gonna blast him. There he is. Bye bye.
Minor fracture detected.
Okay. And am I high enough? Doggone it. I'm not. Doink. Oops. You know what? If you were able to get a PC, that would be awesome. Obviously, it's definitely not necessary for playing games. Bye-bye. The night after Taco Bell. That it does. Oops, better stay down here. There's a part towards the beginning of the game where there's some of those exploding barrels that you saw earlier. And if you roll one of those exploding barrels into one of those things, it'll actually pick it up like it's trying to eat it. And so I did that, and there was 7 of those things hanging from the ceiling, and I got it just right, and I gave it to the one in the middle and shot the barrel, and it exploded and killed every single one of them. And it looked like the night after Taco Bell like 8 times or 7 times. Thought you were slick, didn't you? Oh, that's right. Doink. No, thank you. Okay. Once again, no thank you. Thank you. Hasta luck. Bye bye. Ooh, hello. Where's my shotgun? Mm. Ow. So if I'm not mistaken, if you aren't, if you even got mediocre, sorry, I have to adjust my camera. Even if you got a mediocre laptop, this game will run on just about anything. And I mean anything. Um The only thing that takes less computing power, too much experience in this game. Okay. The only thing that takes less computing power to run is Doom, the original one. And I have a old laptop that I run Doom on, and I run all the mods and everything, or a lot of them, and it's just so much fun. Oh, I have too much experience in this game. Honestly, I wish I'd played it more. Whenever I first got my computer, I didn't really, I was like, Half-Life, that's just a, basic first-person shooter. It's, it's nothing special. And the first Half-Life, I don't like that much, but obviously this one,
Freeman. It's incredible you made it.
up top of the
Communications for
moment,
Alex. I'll see if I can reach him again.
this one,
Follow me.
it's the, I don't like horror games at all. It's just not, it's not my thing. I like first person shooters and I like puzzles. This has a really good story,
Dr. Freeman, you're kidding.
a
I've been
perfect
on the line with Alex.
mix of the story and the puzzles and the first person shooting and then the horror aspect. And I mean, it is a piece of art. It really is.
Alex, it's Leon. And I've got Gordon Freeman with me.
Gordon, you made it through Ravenholm, thank God. I need your help. They've taken my father. He's been taken to Nova Prospect. The Bordergons tracked the ship that made off with him and Judith Mossman. While the trains are still running, I'm gonna hitch a ride. Here's where you come in, Gordon. I need you to make your way along the coast until you get to Nova Prospect.
How is the game volume, by the way? Does it need to be turned up?
Much worse than that now, but I think it's still easier to sneak in than to break out.
You wanted to take the coast road? You won't last 5 minutes on foot. It's spawning season for the antlions.
That's why I called you, Leon. I was hoping you still had the scout car we left with you last summer. The one my dad rigged with the Tau cannon.
Yeah, good idea. Hold on a sec. Norco? Bring the buggy out. Put it on the dock right now. Gordon Freeman will be driving it.
Will do. I just finished mounting an ammo crate on the back.
Good timing. Okay, Alex, we're all set.
Thanks, Leon. Gordon, I haven't driven the coast in over a year, but I have no reason to think it's gotten any safer. Meet me in the depot where the trains unload. Take care of yourself, and I'll see you in Nova Prospect. Bye for now.
Bye, Alex. Okay, Doc. Before you hit the road, you might want to grab some med kits, restock on ammo, maybe check the map, see where you're headed. There's an ammo supply crate on the back of the car, if that's any comfort. Stay with the car. Make it
Okay.
to the thumpers.
Good. Just
I'll radio
in
ahead
my,
to let the next base know
I've
you're
been
coming.
recording stuff lately, and I always have to
Short
crank the
point, Canada,
volume
hello.
up.
Short point to Little Odessa.
And
Go
my
ahead, Odessa,
voice
you read.
is too loud then, so audio is the bane of my existence. It always
Hello,
has
Dr.
been.
Freeman. The car's all ready for you. Hop in and I'll lower you down to the beach. Good, here we go.
I think she drops me. Okay. Today, Junior.
Magnet's failing. Hold on. Sorry, Doc.
Doink.
Get that car up, right? Get the hell out of here.
Excuse me for dropping you. Oh, and there's also this part. I can't push the wrong button. Whee! Let's see what they got in here. Oh, which I'm already full on. Cool. Just where I'm supposed to go. About to find out. So, you know, that's one thing that I don't know. I mean, it could be that Half-Life will run on. I know that it's fairly Linux compatible because I'm running Ubuntu on my personal laptop, and it runs great. It's the movie with that spider you were fighting. The movie with the spider. I'm not sure. Then get some. Christ fucking mother. Remember, it's super. I feel like I'm missing a really important detail of what you're trying to tell me because I have no clue what you're talking about. Oh, okay, all right. I'm tracking now. Yeah, so those are called ant lions. Oh, buddy, time for you guys to die. That's, how many times do I have to shoot you? Goodness gracious. Oh, those things are annoying. Yeah, there's a meme that has come about recently that has rekindled the popularity of that movie. It's like, I'm doing my part, I'm doing my part, and the other guy's like, I ain't doing. Oh, that's not where I need to go. So this is obviously science fiction, but there's a science lab out in the desert at a place called Black Mesa. Oops. And they're fiddling around with interdimensional portals. No, 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 no. Anyway, so they're fiddling around with interdimensional portals. Oops. And in the process, they let a lot of bad stuff in. I'll say that. And that's the first game, essentially. Oh. And in this one, there is there's government corruption and cover up and all kinds of craziness that goes on, just so that I think it's the Aperture Laboratories, yeah. I mean, as I always say whenever I'm teaching people something, fact check me. If if you'd like to know more, please look into it. Ask your own questions. Make up your own mind about it. Because, and Half-Life is not It's not a bad little bit of all right as far as story goes. There's a lot of really crappy ones, but this ain't one of them. Hello. Goodbye. That's just disrespectful. I mean, it looks fun. So if it's a Magnum, homeboy, you want some? Come get some. Yeah, if you have watched Stranger Things, then you will get understand a lot of the story behind Half-Life, because I feel like Stranger Things took a lot of not to say that they copied, but a lot of inspiration from Half-Life. When I watched the first season of Stranger Things, my wife was like, what's it about? Is it like horror? I was like, no, it's more suspense and government cover-ups. So I was like, it makes me trust governments even less. Ooh, bug on the windshield.
Gordon Freeman.
Yes, everybody knows who I am. I get it. So,
Get
homie.
in the basement. We're making sure everyone has what they need to hold off an attack.
Gordon Freeman.
Gordon Freeman. I've not seen The Last of Us. I'm not really interested in the game. I mean, I hear people like it, but it's just not something I'm interested in. I'll take that.
Yes.
Um,
The laser guide, you can steer your rocket past the gunship's defenses.
but I mean,
From shooting down your rocket.
any type of government cover-up and science mixed with science fiction, there you go. They're taking a lot off of this.
Lucky one to carry it into combat. Ah, yes. Gordon Freeman. I couldn't have asked for a finer volunteer. Colonel
Give me that.
Odessa Cubbage at your service. Gunship! Damn. Let me just send a warning to my house for it.
And I'd have to look it up to be sure, but the company that made this game, or quote unquote made it, they are pretty famous for taking game or mods to some of their games and contacting the people who made the mod and buying it from them. And if I'm correct, that's how Half-Life came to be. I think it was a mod for CSGO. Like I said, I'd have to be sure. I know Portal was. That's exactly what it is? Okay, yeah. So then, yeah, you kind of understand what what Half-Life is and the thought behind it. Alright, somebody better give me some more rockets.
Well, that's that. I gather you've disposed of that gunship, Dr. Freeman. Your reputation, sir, is well deserved. I shall have someone open the gate for you immediately so that you can drive on. I understand that Dr. Vance is in great need. Use extreme caution when approaching the bridge. Radio silence from that outpost leads me to believe it has come under Combine control. Still, you're clearly the right man for the job. You'll make it through if anyone can. Farewell. And please tell Dr. Vance that Colonel Cubbage regrets not having been able to rescue him in person.
He's talking about the gameplay of Half-Life or The Last of Us.
The Eli Vance is held in distress most dire. Is there reason for delay?
And hello to Lighthouse Point. Good luck in drive safely, Dr. Freeman.
Oops. Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, I do too. It honestly, it puts most other games, modern day games, to freaking shame. Not only because Half-Life, I mean, it's, let's just be honest, it is widely considered. I've looked at list after list after list, and every best PC game ever made list, Half-Life is in easily the top 3 or 4, if not the top spot. So, I mean, you can't argue with that type of reputation, you know what I mean? And honestly, I think it's well deserved. Alright, so now I gotta get you, mother. Well, good. I'm glad you're enjoying it. I hope, people who watch this on a replay enjoy it as well, because I know I'm certainly having a good time. Who the heck is shooting? Oh, there you are. Forgot about that guy. That's alright. I'll take care of him soon enough. Oops. Maybe not. Alright, where's my car at? There we go. Doink. Oops. Yeah, run up under it, moron. Problems up. All right. Rude. I think I have to go in here. Oops, can't jump over that. No, I'm not speed running. Oops. I wish I could speed run this. I watched where somebody completed this whole game in like 10 minutes, but they knew all the glitches and everything in it, so they skipped a lot. Excuse me. Trying to escape being murdered by the cops here. Yeah, they're definitely cheating. But I mean, it does take some practice to be able to do stuff like that, because I've tried to do stuff like that with Super Mario Brothers 3. I mean, I've played that game since I was a small child, and you know, all the little glitches and stuff like that that help people do the speed runs. Yeah, I'm just not able to do that kind of stuff. they weren't necessarily cheating. There is, doggone it. There's a section of speed running called, well, it's like 100% and then just as fast as humanly possible. And what they were doing was any percent. If if it's 100% speed run, then you have to go through and do all the stuff and meet all the people. So those are basically like a thing that the enemy has where it will stop you from moving. Thankfully, the gravity gun can make short work of them. Like this. Wait a minute. Do I have a crossbow? No, I do not. Pump. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Blood loss detected. Yeah, so Valve made several different iterations of Half-Life 2 because it was so popular, people wanted more. And it was like expansion packs and stuff like that. And there's one, I think it's Half-Life 2, Episode 2. And no, maybe it was one. Anyway, one of them, you use the gravity gun through the entire thing. It picks up, yeah, it's Episode 1, because it picks up right at the end of the, right at the end of this game. And all of your guns are basically useless where you're at and what you're doing, so you just use the gravity gun. That's it. And I think it's like super powered, if I'm not mistaken. Road rage. Yes, the ball does chase you. I have zero patience and itchy trigger finger.
Detected.
Alright, now we gotta go have some fun. Mother.
Warning.
Mhm.
Blood. Emergency. User imminent. Vital signs are dropping.
Oh yeah, the 9mm, and you find the ammo for it everywhere, so you can just unload on somebody. And this right here, the 357, like, I don't know if you've ever seen the Dirty Harry movies, but he had a 44 Magnum, but still, it's like, yeah, you're gonna stop now. Oh look, it's the Taco Bell. Poop. It's not that difficult when you have it set on easy. Which, I mean, I prefer to play my games on easy because the game is supposed to be fun, not stressful. If I want to go play a difficult game, I'll go play something like Ninja Gaiden. You ever 357? That's cool. I love that gun. I personally do not have any personal firearms yet. I have a coworker that keeps trying to get me to change that, but all in good time. Sniper. Please don't fall again. It's a crossbow with a scope. You little mother. Yeah, some people they don't need one. It's probably better off that they don't have one. Oh no, there's an exploding barrel. Got thunder and lightning. Yeah, me too. Alright, let's see here. Yep. Oh no, how will I ever get across there? Health stations. So there was one of these barriers that I just took down. There's one of those on the road. When I got out of the car and came all the way down here just to do this. Now I gotta go all the way back up. Oh wait, I gotta get rid of that gunship first. Come here, where are you? What's up, Jesse? Your buddy Jesse or Walter White's buddy Jesse? Just for giggles, I'm gonna say real quick. Do 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 do. Oops. Oh, your wife, Jesse. Okay. Hello, Jesse. It's one of my daughter's nurses' names. One of our favorite nurses we ever had. Is this the way out of here? Yes, it is. Yep. Yep. Remember the very first time I did this, it took me like 15 tries. Wait a minute, that's the wrong way. Ooh, almost fell. I did fell. Alright. Come on. How old do you guys think I am? And don't worry, you're not gonna hurt my feelings if you get it wrong or whatever. There we go. 63. She's so funny. Got a real character there. $39. Well, you're pretty close. I'm 41. Ooh. Now how to deal with this. Grenade. Mother. Come on around. Sharing your feelings. That's funny. Yeah, I detected that too. Oops. I need to refill. Pardon. So my nephew, some time ago, he was like, dude, there's this thing called aging. Have you ever tried it? I was like, nah. Whoopsies. Because he said I looked like I was 21. I'm like, not even close, homeboy. Crap. What is what? The train? The train is, ouch. It's death. That's what it is. Thank you. Oh, you can tell Jesse that the camera, it adds like 20 years. Anything to make me feel better about looking 63. Doggone it. A picture of me? Hang on. I just texted it to you. That was taken about a week ago. Oops. Y'all really suck at sneaking up on people. What I need is... There it is. I can get out of here now. That's the 1, 2, and 3. That part always takes me a really long time because I can never remember where the stupid battery's at. What?
Get off the road! Hey, over here!
What?
You made it! We're picking up radio chatter. They're looking for your car. Get your car in the garage.
After I run into the door.
Okay, Doc. You'll have to go on foot from here. There's a secret path along the cliffside, but no one's going anywhere until we fight off this attack. Having you here to fight alongside us is going to make a big difference for morale. Oh, crap. Here come the dropships!
That's the one. Oh, okay. All right. You sent me the picture. All right, I got you. I was wondering why somebody was taking a dump instead of talking. Makes more sense now. You don't have any help around here. A Halo Pelican? Yeah, it does, doesn't it? Yeah, just take that thing off the bottom and put a warthog on the bottom, and you got the Pelican bowhammers flying. Is it bowhammer or faux hammer? Fish in a barrel, man. But they drop stuff, and I'm happy about it.
Dropship at the lighthouse.
Oh, crap. Where is it? There it is. Nope, that's not what I was looking for. Oh, that's right. It's in the lighthouse. It's for sure a Pelican. Yep, it certainly is. And this came out after Halo 1, so come on, get up there. I almost did not make that.
You'll find the rockets for your launcher up in the lighthouse, Freeman.
Well, good. Give me some help while I'm at it.
You'll find the rockets for your launcher up in the lighthouse, Freeman.
Yeah, I know. It's funny, they're always like, oh, Gordon Freeman, here's a gun, protect us. They never wonder, how is Gordon Freeman? Darn it. Finally. These are a pain, man. Thankfully, they don't use them that often. But just for giggles, make sure I'm full.
This way, Dr. Freeman. We'll take the cliff path before another gunship finds us.
Crap, I shouldn't have done that.
Right along there. And watch your step.
Yeah, watch your stuff. So those Starship Trooper alien attack bug things, in a minute they're gonna give me basically it's a
You there! Stop where you
pheromone
are.
pod.
Stay on the rocks! Don't step on the sand. It makes the antlions crazy. Laszlo, don't move. No. Help! Dear God. Poor Laszlo. The finest mind of his generation. To come to such an end. We were heading for the Vortigaunt camp, hoping to pick up some bug bait.
Yeah, I remember the movie. It's pretty funny now that you mention that. Oh crap. Shoot. Alright, I'm gonna get over there. Very flipping carefully that time.
Ammunition depleted.
Perfect on an iPhone. Well, thank you. Well, it certainly helps to have this picture of yourself a bit bigger. Okay, I can do that. Just gotta. Well, could make myself the entire screen. Oops. No, stay on there. There we go. Shit. Follow him up here and get your face shot off. Come on. Nope, not worth it. Oh. Oh well. Maybe not. I gotta get. Excuse me. Make it even bigger. Give me just a second. Come on. What part of get your face shot off did you not understand? Ooh. I think I'll leave it there because I don't want to make like the whole screen my big fat head.
will do wise to heed our extraction of the Myrmidon's aromatic pheropods. The process is not entirely hygienic, therefore stand aside. The Freeman will have need of these pheropods on the paths ahead. Gather them now.
So this is how I control those things. It's always nice to see a video replay of myself when I'm not expecting it.
Get going, Dr. Freeman. Nova Prospect is just ahead. One man alone wouldn't stand much chance going in there. But a man with a pack of antlions, well, that's a different story.
Send my real life Bieber.
By his presence. Follow Freeman.
Yo. Hello? What's up? Yes.
The Freeman will now be instructed in the use.
Mm-hmm.
pressure to your theropod to signal the outlying Dino command to follow you. The Freeman shows his excellence in all things. And now this one must bid the Freeman farewell. Nova Prospect lies just beyond. Remember well what you have learned here. The Eli Vance has greatest confidence in you.
just a little bit. Well, I have a different strategy this time. Very carefully. Oops. Can't go in the water. Yes. Okay, how am I gonna get up there? I can't remember how to get up to where I'm trying to get to. I think I just found it. Oh, you'll be happy whenever the video catches up. Yeah, right. Yes. So, um, the crowbar is the main character's signature weapon. Sometimes they get in the way, but there's an unlimited amount of them. You're very easily amused. You said the person you talked to is Mike? Why? Because you think he's gonna rob you? Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Of course. Yeah. Yeah. What is what? Triangulate? I don't know. Uh, oh, come on. Get out of the way. Alright. No, no, no. Don't fall off. So, speaking of those old videos that we made, um, the number one and number two most popular videos that I have made is from that stupid Equinox. No, so what I did was I had to replace, um, there was a, what was it? A CCV valve or something like that. The wire on the connector completely sheared off. Like it broke right at the back of the connector, so there was nothing I could do with it. I had to replace it. Excuse me, it was a VVT solenoid connector replacement. And Chevrolet, they um they use the same connector for that as they do for the brake lights. Yeah, the exact same connector. And so I went to the store and I'm like, okay, look, this is what I got. This is what I need. And they're like, we don't have anything like that in stock. I said, well, you got to have something. And I had taken a picture of it, thankfully. And they said, oh, it's on top of your engine. And I'm like, oh, yeah, that's it. And they started looking at it and everything. And I think I had brought the connector with them and they typed the part number in. They're like, oh, that's a brake light connector. Yeah, and I used some of my aviation anti-chafe tape to make it work, to make sure it wasn't going to chafe on anything. But now that video has gotten 14,000 views since I posted it. I think in like 2020. Yeah, 2020. And people apparently really need help working on that stupid car. Because still to this day, it's not the most viewed consistently, but it's really flipping close. Not yet. I'm working on it. So funny you should mention that. I actually did a live stream that was like an electrical class for people that just don't know. And I had a whiteboard that I used. I just drew everything on it. Hang on a second. Cyrus? Yeah, I know. Do you remember Cyrus? The guy who worked with me at the hotel? Who was the only person better than me in electrical? Okay. So, um, anyway, so somebody I worked with at the Hyatt. That's what I'm talking to. Yeah, I'm talking to my wife. She just walked in. I made a little video of the other day, or like a month ago, whenever I cooked all that stuff for me, you and Will and everybody.
Oh,
And he was like,
that was a long time ago.
yeah, and he was like, hey, I'm coming over. I was like, I doubt it because I don't live in Colorado anymore. And then I told him why. So, but
That reminds me, I need to look for that stand
what stand?
for the wreath.
Oh, okay. Do you need a new one?
Yeah, I told you that.
Well, okay, I was just making sure. But anyway, so yeah, we had a Cyrus, I'm talking to you again. We had a whiteboard that we let the nurses use for Lily, and I set it up basically like against my desk, and just drew everything out, like the sine wave showing the voltages and everything, and what a properly wired circuit would look like. And then I had an outlet, like a little cheap outlet, and some 14 gauge wire that I bought from Home Depot, and I showed people how to hook it up. So okay,
I was from cooking. I was trying to be rude. I wasn't trying to be rude.
that's okay.
I went rude.
Sleep.
See you later.
So
You have a bunch of clothes. What do you want me to do with them?
set them on top of the dresser. I'll get them. So yeah, well, I think that I'm gonna save this here, and I am gonna get offline because don't save.